Take a look at this video from just a few weeks ago in Alabama. This is a small EF2 tornado with winds of about 135 miles per hour. Here it is from another angle. You can see it easily tosses those cars around.
As you can see, we've got a lot of rotation here, but so far just a lot of rain and a lot of wind, but no tornado.
We won't have to deal with severe weather, but we will see showers and thunderstorms develop and move into Wisconsin.
We have blowing and drifting snow out here, very strong winds, and this is funny in the parking lot, but it's not too funny out on the roadways.
Good morning, everyone. We continue to follow breaking weather now right here on NBC 26.
He's actually the casting director, and this is a guy you want to kind of smooth up to a little bit later on today.
He's knocking that snow out of the way. She's not afraid of it. That lady is dangerous with that. Oh, there, watch out.
I'm just walking around out here to show you what we have as far as blowing and drifting snow. I've got my foot stuck. Usually it's in my mouth.
You know, it's like those lottery numbers you were looking at. It's close.
But no cigar.
But no cigar.
Yeah.
But remember, make sure you have fresh batteries. That way, if the power ever goes out, you won't be left in the dark.
Before we leave, everybody give one big cheer. Good luck to everybody. Have a good time. Back inside to Dean and Allison.
Now, meteorologist Steve Frazier from the NBC 26 Precision Forecast Center.
Well, everyone, we have one of the nicest days we have seen all spring happening today across northeast Wisconsin. And if you take a look at your 7-day temperature trend, it shows you where we should be this time of year, 68 or normal high temperature. Above that today, right around 68 tomorrow. And then as we head into the weekend, and just a little bit as we head into next Wednesday, temperatures below normal, but still pretty nice, with mid-60s, low to mid-60s out there over the next 7 days. This is a very, very nice time-lapse. Lambeau Field and the sun coming up this morning. A beautiful start to what is going to be a beautiful day across northeast Wisconsin. Hopefully you had a chance to see that this morning. And if you did, well, it was a little bit on the chilly side this morning. We had temperatures that did dip down into the 30s, upper 30s off to the north and west of the Fox Valley. 36 in Antigo for the low and 41 for the low in Green Bay. So most likely some patchy frost north and west of Green Bay this morning. A live look outside right now shows blue sky out there. We have high pressure in control and a very light wind to deal with today as well. So that will make it nice as well. Right along the Lake Michigan shoreline, temperatures are pretty much uniform with the inland temperatures, right around the mid-50s. But with that southerly wind off of the cooler lake waters, look for Manitowoc and Sturgeon Bay and other areas right near the Lake Michigan shoreline, also the Bay of Green Bay, to be a little bit cooler than they will be later on today inland. Here's a wider look at our temperatures from across the Midwest. 56 in Green Bay, 59 in Minneapolis right now. So basically the same temperature underneath this ridge of high pressure. We do have some southwesterly winds on the backside of it, but since the high pressure is overhead today, look for calm winds, and that really makes the sunshine a lot nicer to deal with. A few showers on the backside of that high pressure. You can see them breaking out across parts of Minnesota, but here in northeast Wisconsin, you've got the sinking air of that high pressure, so you have beautiful weather today. Can't get any lift, can't get any showers, so the radar is clear. Picture perfect for today, a light southerly wind, high temperatures approaching 70 inland and away from the bay and lake as we head into tonight. Look for partly cloudy conditions. Not as cool tonight with an overnight low in the mid-40s. And then as we head throughout the weekend, scattered showers are possible from time to time, a mixture of sun and clouds and high temperatures into the mid-60s. As we head into next week, more of the same as well for your Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So don't cancel any of your plans outside. Just some scattered showers are possible, not likely most of the time. And for the most part today will be nice. Soak up that sunshine today because, as you can see on the 7-day forecast, it gets a little bit iffy for the next 6 days.
And we hadn't seen a 70 up there in a while.
Yeah, we've had very few of those 70s this spring, but we'll have one today. Somewhere, someone will get 70.
All right.
Good morning, everyone. You're watching continuous live coverage of breaking weather now. It is now 6:34, and we'll be with you nonstop until 7. We'll run the school closings at the bottom of the screen as well. I have a few to highlight here. We've had over 60 closings here at NBC 26. Oshkosh, Sheboygan, Fond du Lac school districts have been closed. We have a severe thunderstorm warning to tell you about. It's for Fond du Lac County right here until 8:30 and Calumet County until 9 o'clock this morning. Let's go straight to NBC 26 Precision Radar. First of all, it's really not that impressive. It's not a large area covered by this particular storm, but this storm right now moving through eastern parts of Fond du Lac County has a history of producing some large hail covering the ground in eastern parts of Fond du Lac County. It continues to drift off to the northeast. So those of you in Calumet County, you have that warning in effect until 9 o'clock this morning. There is still a possibility that you can get out there and pull that car into the garage before this storm arrives. But be careful. If you hear any thunder, go inside because that storm is headed in your direction.
DMX, KC0, KDQ Mobile.
Tim Jones is driven by the weather.
Weather's in my blood. You know, I've been storm chasing for about 10 years now. It's one of the few things left in this world that we as humans have no control.
It's a drive that takes him all over Tornado Alley.
It's very powerful, and you know, to be quite honest, trying to find a tornado is trying to forecast a needle in a haystack. Goodbye, is a new tornado just forming.
Today's chase begins early in Des Moines, Iowa.
Hey, Tim Jones.
This is my first chase, and the excitement is high. So are my hopes.
We should get a tornado or two out of this today.
A more organized severe weather threat is expected to develop this afternoon.
After hours on the road, we stop in Wichita, Kansas to check out what's brewing.
We think we have a fairly shot at tornadoes today, and some large hail, and maybe we'll have something to show for it a little later.
Spotters will likely be needed this afternoon and this evening.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say today's about a 5 to 6. If we get a tornado, that's just going to be icing on the cake. It's about 1/4 to 1. We have about 2 or 3 hours to kill before things really get going.
2 to 3 hours spent driving, searching, and anticipating. As we enter Oklahoma,
this is one of the couple supercells going up right now.
Things are heating up.
The National Weather Service has issued tornado watch number 244.
And I can't really tell yet if it's rotating. Got a pretty broad mezzo right here. That's our wall cloud. They're being fed by easterly winds. So we'll keep an eye on this.
As you can see, we've got a lot of rotation here, but so far just a lot of rain and a lot of wind, but no tornado.
There's just no discernible features with these storms right now. We can play the game and keep going south. There it is. We've got very heavy rain. We're punching right through the main part of the storm.
While we were all wet on the ground,
Roof's gone. Debris in the air. Roof's gone.
Up in the air, local TV helicopters captured this tornado just 100 miles to our west. But it wouldn't be long before we get a bite.
The National Weather Service in Tulsa has issued a tornado warning for northern Tulsa County and northeast Oklahoma.
We followed this storm for miles, and although we were constantly teased, that's about as far as it went.
Is it luck? Yeah. Is it skill? Somewhat. But that I think in of itself is a bigger thrill than actually seeing the tornado.
And after 13 hours and more than 800 miles, we're tired, a little wet, but we have a good feeling about what we've done.
Public safety is probably a big reason why I do it, as well as just because I love severe weather in itself.
Well, there's a lot going on. I'm just trying to get to know everyone in the crowd here. Let me tell you, there's a long line out here. Look how far away this line is. It goes all the way down the sidewalk, wave everybody, and then it goes all the way around there, all the way around there. And you know, if you haven't got out here yet, please don't let that discourage you, because there's still, they're gonna see everyone as we get in here today. I've got a couple of people that have been waiting out in line. It's not really that cold out here because of the sunshine and all of the excitement. I've got a couple of ladies from Milwaukee. Green Bay. Who's Milwaukee? Oh, she's Milwaukee. You're from Green Bay. But real quickly, usually people have to go to Milwaukee to get on stuff like this. So now you have to drive up to Green Bay. How does that feel?
Well, you know, getting up at 5 a.m. this morning wasn't the best, but I'm pretty close to the front of the line, so I'm feeling pretty good.